an R20,
R20
if you're finishing. Okay. Okay, so you've got these great Energy Star windows. You've got a furnace that's much more efficient. We were talking about a two-stage burner. You've got sealed ductwork, which means heating and air conditioning is going to move around better. So you've got this HRV here. Okay, and we're going to talk about that a little bit more. Building code houses aren't air tightness tested, so they leak. They're 2 or 3 times leakier. You're getting an air test on every single one of your houses, so the equivalent leakage is about 140 square inches. Okay, and you're actually going to have a label on the house. Why is the label important? Right, the Green Energy Act. And you're actually going to have 25% less electrical consumption. Okay? And that's $300 or $400 a year less. Okay? So I don't know if anybody's got any of these models out here. Does anybody have a 2654? Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, yes, Les, you have the 2654.
Okay, that's great. So, when we take Energy Star in the code and compare it, you're actually going to save $400 a year or more. Okay? So, Les, how much more did the Energy Star house cost you guys? Do you know?
I think they mentioned something in the other thing.
Okay, but you got it for free, actually.
Well, it's part of the negotiation.
Well, let's say for argument's sake it's $10,000. Okay? What would that cost on a mortgage? $500 a year, right? Okay. So, the savings that you got from your Energy Star house, not including the electrical savings we talked about, is $400 in natural gas. So it's almost paying for itself. And what you have to realize in Canada, we don't value energy enough. 45 cents a cubic meter is nothing. We're not charging enough for that gas. When energy prices start to go up, you're going to have more control. It's the best insurance policy you have in the future of energy costs going up. So this number here could easily double or triple or quadruple.
I think there's a crack behind there. I won't know. I won't know because it's all covered by insulation.
I know, but that's just what they're doing.
Yeah. I can't do anything about it.
Yeah. It's basically the building code that they have to dress it with insulation. So they couldn't get an occupancy permit unless they did.
No, I understand. It's,
Yeah.
It's one of those things, you know.
But they have done a bunch of things that are different from what other builders are doing to make sure that the basement stays drier. Okay?
That's a good thing.
So you guys can obviously see, the bigger the house, the more the savings, right? Does anybody have any questions about that? So you guys are actually saving 1.5 tons of greenhouse gas emissions. Okay? Do you have grandchildren?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're actually doing something for them in the future. And I'll stop harping on the guilt thing if you guys want me to.
Well, I'm concerned about all the grandchildren.
Okay, all the
The
grandchildren.
whole world, you know.
No, it's true, it's future generations. Okay, so we got this really tight, well-insulated house. We've got to do something about ventilation. Okay? So you have a very smart ventilation system that can provide you humidity control and heat recovery and give you fresh air 24 hours a day. And typical building code is just using a couple of exhaust fans in second floor washrooms that never run to give people fresh air. So the air in your house is actually 10 times worse than the air outside. So you want something running all the time to give you fresh air. And that's what this heat recovery ventilator does. Okay? And again, I'll show you in there when we get in that little room, but it's using the bad odor-filled air that has heat in it to preheat fresh air that's coming in 24 hours a day, okay? So bad air out is actually preheating fresh air coming in. And what happens when very cold, dry air hits very moist, wet air? Condensation. So in the bottom of your HRV, there's a condensate drain. So you have a built-in dehumidifier in your house. But the caution is, you need to know how to use it. Because in the winter, it can dry your house out. So if you have hardwood floors, you need to maintain a certain moisture content. And I don't know, Sherry, are humidifiers standard? Or is that an upgrade?
I believe it's standard. This is the standard.
Okay, great. So
Was standard, very.
in the winter, when you're ventilating a lot, you actually have to add humidity to the air, except for our friend there that wants to be in Arizona.
Oh, right, right.
So you can get your house as dry as you possibly want
I
it,
won't put
but
hardwood in. That's all.
what's that?
I won't put hardwood in.
That's right. But you need to worry about your wife, right? Her nice,
Yes.
nice, beautiful skin. So that's the way that that works. And the last thing that I want to talk about is the heart. And so this thing about the two-stage furnace, it's a lot like your car. Where are you getting the best gas mileage? Right. And why are you getting the best gas mileage?
Because you're not pushing that, stop and go, stop and go.
That's right, okay? So when you have a really big single output furnace, it comes on, shuts itself off. It comes on, shuts itself off. So the ignition system goes, you don't get the efficiency. You guys actually have two stages. So when it's not so cold outside, it comes onto the first stage, it runs longer. So there's another reason why your daughter's going to be warmer. Because with a big furnace in the house, it would come on, she'd get a burst of heat, an hour might go by, she doesn't get anything. Then it would come on again. The two-stage furnace is going to run longer and provide more even heating in the house. Okay?
Is this year round or?
Yeah, it's smart. It knows when it needs the second stage. So when it gets really cold outside, like in January, you've got enough output in the second stage to satisfy the heating
What
requirement.
about in the summer when you have the air conditioning going, which we shouldn't?
Well, the fan relay inside works with your air conditioner. Okay? And that's a really, really good segue into what I was going to talk about. You're better to put in a right-sized air conditioner. Okay? The guy that's doing it aftermarket on the truck on the street doesn't actually know about Energy Star houses. He's going to come in and he's going to put in the same sized air conditioner. If an air conditioner is too big, is that good? Yeah, but it's like what type of driving again?
It's like city driving?
Yeah, well no, it's highway driving if it's too big, or city driving, you're right. So the thing about air conditioning is it's dehumidification. So believe it or not, you want your air conditioner to run all the time. So it's dehumidifying. So it's actually better if it's a little bit undersized.
We have a smaller one, it's Energy Star from
Right.
Sears.
Right.
That's two-stage. Last summer was like unbelievable.
So they bought a much better air conditioner, right? So it was Energy Star, but it was high SEER, S-E-E-R. Okay? So most air conditioners that you get sold are 13 SEER. You bought an Energy Star one,
It's 14?
14 and a half SEER, but you've got a two-stage one, so it's likely 16 SEER.
Yes, sir.
S-E-E-R. Okay? Now, the SEER rating isn't the important thing. The right sizing is. So who knows the size of your air conditioner?
Mine's a ton.
The builder does.
Yeah.
So you should either ask he or she, or you could engage them to put one in that's installed properly. And the air conditioner that they have actually only works with a two-stage furnace. Now, the thing that you guys have to realize is, as soon as anybody else touched your furnace, the warranty's gone from the builder. Okay?
Really?
Totally.
That's right.
As soon as a third party works on it, it's void, null and void. Well, they have no control, it's like anything else, right? And some of these guys that are selling these things aftermarket,
Yeah, you warranty.
who the heck are they? How does any manufacturer know they're certified to put it on?
If you have a name brand one like Carrier or something,
No, but it's the guy putting it in.
well, you make sure it's a qualified person.
I know, but as soon as somebody other than the builder touches it, your warranty is void.
What is the warranty on the furnace?
1 year.
One
No,
year.
in Tyrion, I think it's 2 years.